Well, hello, and welcome back to the Bod and the Witch YouTube channel. Of course, we're reaching out every week just so we can stay connected with you all while we get through this horrible pandemic. As you know, Pagan Sunrise is live once again. We are podcasting every Friday at 6 a.m., that's Eastern Standard Time, via Zoom. And what this means is that if you want to join us in the studio anywhere in the world, we can do that. Please contact me if you would like to do so. And as always, we'll be recording the show on our Mixcloud site and give you the link. This week's show will feature Lord Alexian, Mama Gina, Blackmore's Knight, Celia Fern, Tony Brown, Dan the Bard, and Wendy Rule, just to name a few. And we are so glad to once again be bringing you great pagan, Celtic, and Wiccan music with a little divination on the side. So, on to this week's insight from the Om. The Om is the ancient Druidic alphabet, which was used for writing, counting, categorization, and divination. So each stave, or each letter, represents a tree, and the characteristics of those trees is what we use to give us insight. The tree we drew this week, or the letter we drew, was F. Fern. Well, let's see if I can say, there you go, Fern. My best Irish. And the symbol looked like this. And basically, the fern was the letter F. And it represented guidance or counseling. Robert Graves in his poem wrote, "The alders in front the line begin the affray. Willow and rowan tree were tardy in array." So a tree that was very upfront, giving guidance as a mentor. So if we look at how this tree, basically, or how the fern can help us, it's, again, if we look at the oceanic or a future reading, it can talk about maybe there's counseling needed. In the present, it can talk about a mentor, either a mentor you have or being a mentor. And looking in the past, it can be about some advice that you received. So the fern can be used different ways as a mentor or for guidance, whether you're giving or receiving. And a lot of times that depends on the situation. But it was a magical tree, and it was said to span the space between earth and water, with its roots in two elements, so that very space of betwixt and between. And it's always been known that the alder trees in remote and wild sites have fairy and elf doors in their trunks just above the water. And these are the entrances into the fairy kingdoms and gateways into the underworld. I hope that gives you some guidance for the week. As promised, our next Zoom lecture in this series of History of Magic and Witchcraft will be this Saturday, May 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this class, we will focus on the Salem witch trials. Yes. This and each of the following courses, of which there are two, are only $5 US, which includes all the lecture notes and access to the recorded presentation for future viewing. Now, before I let you go, just a politely persistent reminder to check our RaginPagan Etsy shop. There is a beautiful set of intent bracelets that are very reasonably priced and include free U.S. shipping. Great to be with you, and we will see you soon.